Hello everyone, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with another reading here for you, your Love and Life series for the first half of June from the 1st through the 15th. Before we dive into your actual reading, I just had some announcements I wanted to get out of the way before we officially begin your reading. So if you'd like to skip ahead to the beginning of the reading, you're more than welcome to do so. I'll go ahead and timestamp it down below. But before I begin, I just wanted to talk about how for my channel I'm going to be changing things up a little bit. I've just been so super swamped, not only with posting content on my channel consistently, and if you're a regular to my channel, you'll know that there's always content up every day or so, every other day, or as often as I can post videos for all zodiacs. And on top of doing personal private readings and just living my personal life, it's just really gotten to be a bit much. So starting this month of June, I'm going to be doing my Love and Life series first half of the month, as well as the second half of the month, like I have done for years now. This is something that I've done really from the very beginning of my channel. And so I'm going to continue to do that, and I'm going to go back to my format of posting bonus readings for the top 3 signs based off of the most viewed video for the first half and second half of the month. And of course, if time permits, I'll go ahead and do some other readings in between those 2 time frames. All right, guys, so unfortunately, there's just one of me, and on top of just living life with my family, and we've got a new grandbaby, and everything's just so super swamped. I mean, I wish I had more than 24 hours in a day to be able to fit everything in, but this is me just kind of prioritizing everything, still being able to consistently post on my channel, but also living my best life also off camera. And so for those who have requested personal private readings, of course that continues to be a priority. And so you don't have to worry about that. That will always be taken care of for those who do purchase readings. But as far as the content that I'll be posting on YouTube, we're going to go back to the original format of Love and Life series first half and second half of the month, and then whatever readings I can fit in between. So yeah, bonus readings will be top 3. So if you want to be in the top 3 of those bonus readings, definitely tune in first and second half of the month. And if you're able to relate to the storylines that come through, then, with enough people that are liking, sharing, and subscribing, then of course your sign will be one of the top 3 bonus readings. All right, guys. So just wanted to get that out of the way. And also for those who are interested in any of my decks, I'm going to be posting for sale items on my Instagram page. So definitely follow me there. And I'm planning on putting a couple of my other decks on sale for the month of June. I believe one of them will be my Modern Day Seers, Tarot, and Oracle. So if that's one of the decks that you've been keeping an eye on, it's going to be on sale starting June 1st, which by the time I post this video will probably be around June 1st. All right, so that's all I wanted to say. So let's go ahead and begin your reading. All right, Capricorn, so let's get into your reading here for the first half of June from the 1st through the 15th, your love and life messages. So general as always, guys, all right? So let's begin, starting with these 3 decks. The first is my self-created deck, the Love and Life Oracle. This particular deck, it does have 2 messages, one from the love aspect and one from the life aspect, of course. And basically it takes a look at how things change from when you guys first meet to how it all unfolds years later or as time develops, when it comes to the connection. And then we'll go ahead and grab a card each from both of these decks, the Twin Flame Love series by Kim Montalto. And of course, I will include a link to every single deck that you do see here for this reading. So let's begin, Capricorn, and see where this is going to go for you. First half of June. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Capricorn. What is your first focus message? I am guided to this card. Love. Okay, so the love message. Strawberries and whipped cream. Life. Strawberries. So the love message could certainly be how things were in the very beginning, very romantic, And as more and more time progresses in the relationship, it's just not the same. Things have changed or there's something missing. Okay, so let's see. What is missing in this partnership? How has it evolved? All right, so let's grab a card focused on the masculine here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Capricorn. Your second focus message. I am guided to this card. They are keeping their distance. Okay? So we have a masculine who's keeping their distance, or someone's keeping their distance from the masculine. It could go either way. All right, we'll have to see what the rest of the cards bring forward. But there's distance, more than likely a separation between the masculine and feminine right now. All right, Divine Feminine, where are you at on this journey? I am guided to this corner here, and I want the one on the bottom. You can't let go of them. So you're struggling to let go of your masculine, even though there's distance here between the two of you. Something has shifted and changed here. Maybe the romance fizzled, or there's a geographical distance for some of you. Maybe someone had to move away. Whatever the case might be, but we're going to have to do a little bit more digging. Okay, so let's grab some cards from the Twin Flame Current Vibes deck by Sister Moon Tarot. Divine Feminine struggling to let go. And a masculine who's keeping their distance. Why is that? What's going on? Angels and spirit guides, please, for Capricorn. Cards flying. Hold on, let me grab that. Okay, so we've got broken. I broke myself when I broke you. Are we too broken to fix? Oh, wow. Okay, so I'm just feeling here, and I mean, it could be reversed for your situation. And if it is, then take it that way. But what I'm picking up here intuitively, Capricorn, is we might have a masculine here that ended up breaking up with the feminine, which is why they're keeping their distance. But by doing that, they hurt themselves. You know, they broke their own heart by breaking the feminine's heart. That's just what I'm getting. What else, please, for Capricorn? But they want to know. It's like, are we too broken to fix? Maybe that's what they're trying to figure out. Magic. Our times we spent together were magical. Sometimes I feel spellbound. Oh my God. So they, I feel, want to bring the magic back. I'm kind of feeling here, Capricorn, that whoever represents the masculine energy in this relationship, even if it is the masculine that created distance, they don't like it. They don't like how it feels. It doesn't feel good. And then we have wash away. Your love washes away all my troubles. Your love cleanses my soul. So what I'm getting to for some of you is that even though it hurts to not be the one with the one that you love, even though there is a separation here, I'm also getting for some of you that the distance is actually helping them to heal, to cleanse whatever negative energies they might be holding on to. And then we have doubt. Do you still think of me and love me? They're not sure. And I really am picking up a heavy divine masculine energy here. But if this resonates for the feminine, by all means, you know, you're more than welcome to take from the messages, as always, what makes sense. but I am feeling a super strong divine masculine energy here. And they're really wondering, divine feminine, do you even still think about them? Is there too much damage here that they've caused? Are we too broken to fix this? There's something very special, though, about the way you loved your masculine. And maybe they tried to find that love with other people. I'm just really getting here that they couldn't. And maybe, divine feminine, there's something that keeps you drawn, continually drawn towards your masculine. And as it says, you know, you're struggling to let them go. You can't let go of them. You yourself could be spellbound by this connection. We're going to have to add to this. So I'm going to pull from my silhouettes deck here, Capricorn. Let's see where else this is going to go. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Capricorn. What else do we need to know here? Yeah, whoever created distance does not like the distance, but I feel it was necessary. Steamy mood. You see this? No one arouses me, entices me, touches me the way you do. Our sexual chemistry is on fire. That's part of the magic. Those intimate moments. Strawberries and whipped cream could be something that you guys incorporated into your sexual encounters with each other. I'm just getting that for some of you guys. We do have portal. Your love is the doorway to my heart. And maybe they realize this. And I seem to be getting this lately in my readings, where these realizations have happened after the fact, after they've lost you. Then they have their epiphany. Then they have that light bulb moment. It's like, oh, I need them after all, because they happen to be my love of a lifetime. So I really feel it strongly, as I've mentioned, for the masculine. They're wondering, divine feminine, do you even think about them? Does the thought of the masculine even cross your mind? And I feel that it does, which is why you're struggling to let them go, even if it is just in your heart. They're keeping their distance. That's clearly indicated here, but they don't like the distance, which is so ironic. Excuse me. We have butterfly. Okay. Someone might really be drawn to butterflies here. Creativity, exuberant joy, spiritual rebirth, endless potential, transformation, change, hope, and life. That is what this card represents. So maybe if you happen to run across a butterfly, especially when you're just out and about and you're not expecting it, or if a butterfly just happens to cross your path and it's not even someplace where a butterfly should be present, Capricorn, there's something there that's giving you an indication that there's change that's on its way. Change is what's going to heal whatever's going on here. What else, please, for Capricorn? Full bloom. I love this. Love takes time to develop. It doesn't happen overnight. If nurtured, that love can grow into something beautiful. And the thing is, it was beautiful to begin with, but something clearly happened here to break you guys up, and why there's distance, why we've got doubts that are presenting itself here. And as this next card says, there was something toxic that was going on. And it says know when to walk away from that toxicity. So here's what I'm getting, again, for the masculine. If it's reversed for your situation, then, you know, take it that way. They're keeping their distance because maybe they know they're toxic to the feminine right now. But it's also, ironically, the divine feminine's love that's allowing them to wash away all of this toxicity. The very person that they are staying away from is the very person, and namely you, Capricorn, that's actually helping them, even if it is from a distance, even if it is spiritually. You're still helping this person. Washing away whatever is toxic. Much needed. Wow. All right. Well, let's go ahead and add to this. I'm going to pull from my Modern Day Seers Tarot and Oracle, Tarot with a Twist. If you guys have been watching my channel for a bit, this is one of those decks that I created for advanced beginners, and I'm happy to say that it's on sale for the entire month of June. So if you've had your eye on this particular deck, it is offered at a discounted rate all of June. All right, so let's take a look and see here, Capricorn. What else do you need to know here? Ooh, I love the archangels that pop up in a reading. So this is Archangel Raguel coming through. I am the angel who can restore harmony, heal conflicts and arguments, as well as mending understandings in your relationships. I can help you gain the wisdom to smooth out tensions and hostilities in your romantic connections. My presence can aid in bringing in peace, forgiveness, and the calm of God's grace and blessings. I can help you miraculously heal even the most difficult love situations. I love that, because I really do feel here, Capricorn, that's what you need. A little bit of help, maybe a lot of help for some of you. Removing these doubts, washing away the toxic energy here, washing away the troubles that have overwhelmed this connection, or you personally in your life, because this is a love and life reading. Capricorn, it's not just about your love life. Washing away all your troubles, not just related to love and romance. So with the Seven of Cups coming through here, you have to know and realize that there are choices that are being presented to you. Opportunities, giving you the option perhaps to make better choices this time in regard to a love connection, as well as choices that you make moving forward in regard to your life personally. Multiple possibilities, okay? And if you are searching for purpose, which is a part of the energy of the Seven of Cups, I also feel, since it's right next to Archangel Raguel, that you're still going to get that much needed help in this area. A miraculous healing is what that's all about. I love these two cards. Ace of Swords, followed by the Six of Wands. This is a new beginning. Success, victory, a breakthrough, giving you much needed clarity, I feel, Capricorn, after having gone through perhaps something really difficult in your life and even in love connections. There's a reason why that broken card is coming through there. So if you're broken, this is much needed healing that's coming in to help you on this journey. But there is also, and I love how the Ace of Swords is here, because there is this need to cut things and people out of your life that are not good for you. And that really comes down to getting rid of this. Know when to walk away from toxic situations. And for some of you, it's not even a toxic romantic connection. It could be a family member. It could be a friend. It could be a work environment that's toxic. You know, we can't always assume it's a third-party situation. It's infidelities. It's cheating. It's not always about that. So if that's not a part of your story, then interpret it for how it makes sense, whatever that toxicity represents. But I'm telling you, Capricorn, there's a reason why this devil energy is coming in, because this is your own card. Bondage, addiction, depression, unhealthy attachments, okay? That's why, if you happen to be especially representing the masculine energy in this reading, this is your message. Your shadow self needs work. Unhealthy relationships that you needed to walk away from. And that does not always equate to people that you're walking away from, because again, this is a card of addictive behavior. Some of you guys could unfortunately be dealing with addictions towards substance abuse, alcoholism, and so many other things in life that we could be in that energy for. It's time for you to truly break the cycle. And I love how we've got the Seven of Pentacles coming in also. Sevens represent faith in tarot. As long as you believe, Capricorn, you can manifest. And if what you're wanting to manifest is better in love and life, you can do that. Six of Wands is ensuring that you have the self-confidence and the wherewithal to be able to have a successful, victorious life and relationships. But you can't be in this unhealthy environment, in this devil energy. So whatever your inner demons are personally, that needs to be addressed, which I really do feel this wash away card plays such an integral part in your healing. So Seven of Pentacles is all about hard work that really does pay off, because this is also a card of perseverance and diligence. Keep persevering and you will be successful. Continue to be diligent and you will be victorious. Things will fall into place in your relationships, whether romantic or not, and in your life. This is a card of growth and gestation, which is letting you know that you got to just wait and see how this is going to go, how it's going to play out. It's going to take some time. It's going to take time. But you've got Archangel Raguel here to help you out. And really, these cards are pretty amazing to help alleviate whatever unhealthy attachments you have going on in your own devil energy. All right, Capricorn. So let's go ahead and grab some dialogue cards here. I'm going to start with the Divine Masculine. So I'm going to pull from my Voices deck, Volume 1 and 2. Okay, so we'll start with the Masculine and then we'll grab cards on behalf of the Divine Feminine. All right, here we go. Angels and Spirit Guides, please, for Capricorn. So what messages need to come forward from the Divine Masculine? Oh my goodness, my intentions were never to hurt you, but I did it anyway. Please forgive me. Boy, this Masculine is really coming out strong. Look at this. I broke myself when I broke you. Are we too broken to fix? This Masculine wants forgiveness. We have a yes answer that's coming up next. Yes, please forgive me. I can no longer ignore this intense fire in my heart and soul for you. So even though they might be keeping their distance for now, Divine Feminine, they can't ignore this any longer. They'll be back. I don't ask for much. I just need your love forever. Yeah, they just want that forever love. But the thing is, with this Masculine, they need to have love for themselves first. Especially if they're in that devil energy. So if you happen to be Divine Feminine, cross-watching for a Masculine who's a Capricorn, they need to work through that devil energy and truly walk away from toxic and unhealthy situations. Let's grab one more message for the Masculine here. One more message. I may not be with you, but in my heart, you're always with me. Exactly right. They are keeping their distance, yes. But they want to know. It's like, do you still think of me and love me? They want to bring this magic back. They're still spellbound by you, Divine Feminine. So they might not be with you in the physical sense, but you're always in this person's heart. Wow. So let's go ahead and grab some messages on behalf of the feminine. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Capricorn. Focusing on the divine feminine for the first half of June. All right, divine feminine, what do you want to say to your masculine? You'll have to speak up a little. I don't think I heard that apology you owe me. Wow, that says a lot. That says a lot. Because remember this card right here. My intentions were never to hurt you, but I did it anyway. Please forgive me. But you want that apology to come through loud and clear, divine feminine. Oh my goodness, this next card. Wow. Again, take this if it applies. Some of you guys could have already had a proposal of marriage. Yes, I will marry you. And remember, from the masculine, we had that yes answer also. So this could be the two of you at one point in time committing to one another, or this could represent a future energy, a future direction that you guys take. I could never put into words how much you mean to me, because those words don't exist. I love you will have to do. And if only your masculine could be around to hear those words, they wouldn't be doubting this love connection. If you still think of them and love them, because you clearly do, divine feminine. Sometimes I don't need you to say anything. Just hold me close and never let me go. Yeah. Sometimes you just need to feel or see it in your masculine's actions that the love is there, that they care for you. And lastly, you're a super passionate kisser. Kiss me again and again and again and again. There's something very intense about the kisses and the intimacy. That spellbound, magical connection between the two of you. And remember, from the Silhouettes deck, there was the steamy mood card. No one arouses me, entices me, and touches me the way you do. Our sexual chemistry is on fire. Okay, so that's coming through from there. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and add to this with some messages from my Sugar and Spice Oracle. So we're going to take a look at the physical connection and the sexual chemistry that's already coming through here. If you're not interested in this particular section, because this deck does contain some naughty sexual innuendos in the messages, you can certainly fast forward. All right. Capricorn, when it comes to you and the person that you're thinking about for this reading, what do we need to know when it comes to the physical connection, the sexual chemistry, mind, body, and soul? Where are you guys at? First of all, your own energy is coming through here, Capricorn. You could also be focused on another earth sign, because this is for earth signs right here, or really if somebody's got earth in their chart. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. So it does say, I have a vibrant outlook on love. I may be a bit shy or standoffish at first, but when you get to know me, I'm pretty down to earth and can occasionally be a social butterfly. I've been burned before, so I sometimes hold a grudge and have bitter memories of the past. I'm ready to let it go and concentrate on the future. You and me. This could be you speaking up, Capricorn, letting your person know. It's like, I'm ready. I'm ready to let the past go, and I'm ready to concentrate on where we could ultimately end up in the future. We have poppy seeds coming through here. Interesting choice of words. You're like a drug. Okay, considering we've got the devil energy here tapped into addictions for some. You're like a drug. I feel so high when I'm with you. I feel it in my bones, your presence, your smile, your laughter, your beauty, the joy you bring. You make me better, happier, stronger. Without you, I'm going to need therapy because I can't function unless you're in my life. So that could be a reality for some of you guys, needing to go to therapy, not just for the heartache and healing any sort of mental, emotional issues, but possibly also for any sort of addictions that either yourself or your person or both of you might be dealing with here. Wow. Okay. So we also have cantaloupe. Commitment in a relationship is a very important step. I've always pictured us getting married someday, the kind you see in fairy tales. But sometimes making fairy tales come true can be a little expensive. As long as I can spend my life with you, I'm cool. Let's elope instead and go on a kick-ass vacation. I'm also getting for some of you guys that maybe money could be a little bit strained, where you can't afford to have your dream wedding, for example. But as long as you guys are together and fully committed in the partnership, this can be quite a successful union. And bottom of the deck, we have honey. I learned about the birds and the bees a long time ago. All I know is that when it comes to love, romance, the chemistry, the attraction, the intimacy, the magic, it takes time. Not all of us are meant to find the right one, but if and when you do, it's such an intensely sweet moment, it may just take your breath away. Let me be your honey. They want to be yours. They want to be in your life. They want to be a part of your life, I feel, forever. This is a forever kind of love, which I've been focusing on a lot lately in my readings. And this has the capability to be a part of your life, truly, for the rest of your life. So things might be broken for now. There could be distance, but the magic can be revived. It can return. And which is very similar to the Magician card in Tarot, which is all about manifestation of your ideal person coming to you and rekindling the romance that you guys once had. Okay, so let's grab some healing cards here. Healing cards that are definitely needed for the collective. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Capricorn, please bring forward healing messages for this reading for the first half of June. Healing messages. Trust. Crucial. You need to be able to trust your gut, your intuition, trust your angel guides, trust the universe, trust your spirit guides, friends and family that have your back, advice that you might seek out in order to help you through this journey right now. But at the end of the day, Capricorn, as long as you trust your heart and if it feels right for you, and remove whatever these doubts represent, you will find your happiness in love and life. Look at this. I love these cards. Soulmate and new beginning. A new beginning in love is coming in for you. You have found your person. We have harmony that will replace any of these doubts and pain and heartbreak that you guys have endured. You're also blessed with abundance and romance. Soulmate, romance. Abundance comes in many forms, guys. Not just material things, not just money matters. It can come in the form of love. It can come in the form of good health, good friends, a happy family life, a good relationship with those that truly matter in our life. The very air that you breathe. Okay? So I have a feeling here when it comes to the overall scheme of things in your life, Capricorn, things are going to improve and get better. Harmony restored. Okay? So I'm going to move on to this part of the reading where I wanted to allow you guys to be able to ask questions, whatever pressing questions you have in mind at this time. So I'm going to be using this deck, the Angel Answers, as well as my newest deck, the yes/no oracle. Probably the simplest deck I've ever created because all that's in here are yes and no answers. Okay, so very simple, but also very matter of fact. So we'll start with this deck, allowing the collective to ask whatever question. It doesn't just have to be limited to a yes/no answer. Okay, so go ahead and concentrate and focus. You could either say your question out loud, totally up to you, or just go within and concentrate and speak your question in your mind, in your heart, and let's go ahead and see what the answer is. So I'm going to grab about 3 to 4 answers for the collective, and as always, take which one you're most guided towards. For Capricorn, please. This one says listen to your intuition. All right, there we go. What are the answers? Absolutely. Follow your gut. Listen to your intuition. That's where trust comes in. There's something better, okay? Sometimes when things ultimately don't work out in certain situations, that's because the universe has a bigger plan for you. There's something way better suited for you, which is why some of you guys are being asked to reconsider something. This doesn't necessarily have to be about your love life again. It could be about anything. Follow your gut. There's something way better suited for you by not going for something or someone. Reconsider. But when it comes to romance, 2 romance cards coming in here, that could be looking up. But, you know, if you know in your heart of hearts that the person that you're thinking about could be the toxic one here, could be holding on to unhealthy attachments, then maybe that's why in the meantime you're being directed to reconsider and perhaps go your own way. All right, so take whatever part of that makes sense. Okay, guys, so go ahead and focus on your yes/no questions. I'm going to go ahead and allow the collective to ask 3 questions. We'll do them in sections. So now is the time to focus on your very first one. The simpler the question, the better. One that makes sense for a yes/no response. All right, here we go. So go ahead and ask your question either out loud or just think about it, concentrate on it. What is the answer to your simple question, Capricorn? Question number 1. We have a no, okay? Which kind of makes sense considering what came through from this batch. Reconsider. There's something better. Listen to your intuition, okay? So it's a no for now. Maybe that might be a blessing or some sort of protective message for you in order to not get hurt. So it's a no for now when it comes to your first question. All right, so go ahead and focus on your second question. And of course, you don't want to ask the same question repeatedly or various interpretations of the same type of question. So go ahead and ask your second one. Let's see what comes through. We have a yes coming through there. Okay, so go ahead and focus on your third simple yes/no question here, Capricorn, and let's see what the answer is. Here we go. Third response. Whoops. This one is a yes. Okay, so you've got 2 yeses and a no that is coming through here. So hopefully that gave you some clarity in regard to the questions that you did ask. All right, Capricorn. So wrapping things up here, guys, with some final messages from your angels and spirit guides from the Stay Inspired Oracle Cards deck by Sister Moon Tarot once again. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Capricorn. All right, here we go. Some final cards, final messages, insight and guidance to wrap up this reading for the first half of June from the 1st through the 15th. What's the advice? Oh, wow. Surprises. Unexpected beginnings are the best ones. Expect the unexpected in life. Just when you think it's over could be the beginning of your best story yet. I love this, considering, you guys did get the new beginnings card right there. So an unexpected new beginning is on its way to you. And it's very happy energy, Capricorn. So that's where I'm going to leave this one, because that's a perfect card to wrap things up here. Things that are unexpected that will make its way to you when you least expect it. That can bring you fulfillment, joy, and happiness. All right, so that's where I'm going to leave this one, Capricorn. And if you're interested in your own reading, that information is down below. Thank you guys so very much, and I'll see you next time.